I'm really happy to present. I'm going to just talk a little bit because I was thinking about this when I got asked to present this award, and I'm really happy to present this award because it's the Rising Star Award that we're going to present. And I was just sort of reflecting as I was waiting to come up and listening to the panel on kind of the evolution of this work over time. And I just was jotting down some things that it's been called since I've been involved in it. I think I'm more of perhaps a setting moon than a rising star at this point in my career. But it was giving back. It was fence line neighbor relations. Anybody old enough to remember that? Community relations, community affairs, corporate philanthropy, strategic philanthropy, cause marketing, cause branding. That was a big step up. And then we had stakeholder management, impact investing, social return on investment, employee giving, employee engagement, employee investment, social investment, impact investment, and sustainability. This all happened during our lifetimes. There was this progressive change in how people were looking at the work, but nonetheless, what it took was a whole bunch of people who came into this field who were driven to kind of push the envelope with a bunch of skeptics, right? Remember, some of you may remember from way back in the day, Boston College Center for Corporate Citizens paper on conversations with disbelievers, which was all about social responsibility and corporate social responsibility and corporate social impact. And it was at that time that people started actually taking this work very, very seriously and starting to think about it in a context that made sense not only for the company first, but then for employees next. And so as people come along and they do this work, it always continues to inspire me and make me very, very energetic about the future of what we're doing. We're a volunteer society. We get asked to volunteer all the time. Yelp is about volunteerism. All the comments that you see on newspaper sites are about volunteerism, about people getting involved without having to be compelled to or paid to. And so the people that facilitate this become very, very heroic to me. And I'm pleased to present the Rising Star Award. Now, the Rising Star Award, as I look at my paper, is awarded annually to an individual who's worked in employee engagement for between 1 and 7 years and not walked away. And through his or her work has shown exceptional leadership, exemplified professionalism and creativity in the areas of corporate social responsibility and employee engagement. And so we have a winner this year, and I just want to say a few things that I learned about the winner. I haven't met the winner yet, but I've read, and reading is fundamental, they say. So this person has taken the third largest public sector employer in Washington State, 14,000 people, and is the only full-time employee who runs year-round, who manages each and every aspect of their workplace giving campaign. Without assistance from an outside vendor. She's responsible for every stage of the program, from administration to nonprofit selection, eligibility processing, pledge processing, checks disbursements, planning and implementing the annual drive. I'm sure she probably looks after the county vehicles as well. In each of the years that she's been there, the giving has increased. She formalized a policy on natural disaster response. She led a 2-year extensively researched effort to revise their program, enabling legislation in order to bring their policies and practices in line with the best practices in industry as the standards. Now, this is truly a program to policy person, and I'm very, very, very proud, very happy to see somebody putting this kind of energy into the work that I care about so deeply, and I know that all of you care about. Please join me in congratulating a Rising Star winner, Janelle Crunchi.
You actually pronounced my last name really well. Yeah, when I got married, it became, thank you, miss. Oh, thank you. They told me I had a few minutes to say a few words, and through today, I came to realize that I am what we are all doing this work for. 10 years ago, when I came to work for King County, first of all, I want to say thank you to King County because they gave me an opportunity. I'm the first in my family to graduate from college with a bachelor's degree. Sorry. So when I came to work for King County, I had been doing lots of nonprofit fundraising and volunteering work, but I was making coffee, right? If you're from Seattle, you make coffee. And I didn't feel like I could do the kind of giving that I wanted to do. And then I learned about this thing called workplace giving. All of a sudden, somebody was telling me that I could give $5 a paycheck. And at the end of the year, that was $120. I was like, what? That puts me on the back of the annual report. I finally got to be the kind of philanthropist that I wanted to be. All from $5 a paycheck. That is who I wanted to be. And from that point on, I was in love with workplace giving. But can I tell you, I didn't even know there was an industry around it until a year ago. And then I found you guys, and I'm like, what? This is amazing. There's all of you who are doing this amazing work. And now, I'm a program manager, 10 years later. That employee engagement initiative that they didn't even know was an employee engagement initiative took me. I was an administrative specialist, an entry-level position, and I'm now a program manager, an administrator 3, 10 years later. That internal investment, and we turned that around. And it didn't even dawn on me until I'm sitting in this room with all of you today. This is why we do this work, is to invest in our employees so they can give back in meaningful ways to the company or the government, and also to our communities. And so this is for everybody that I have worked with in the last 10 years who believed in this program. I've only been doing the job itself for 5 years, but I knew that I was gonna be a professional idealist one day. Like, that was on my resume. And so, yeah, I'm really amazed